Why do bears hibernate? In a beautiful autumn forest, sunlight filtered through the colourful autumn leaves, casting golden specks of light on the ground, which was covered with a thick layer of golden fallen leaves, as if a luxurious golden carpet had been spread across the earth. CoCo, the little bear, and Mama Luna lived in this peaceful forest. When the sunlight in the forest turned golden, CoCo, the little bear, began to swat at the fallen leaves restlessly.
Why do we have to hibernate every year?
She stamped her fuzzy paws, her nose red from the autumn wind.
I want to collect pine cones with Piney, go to Daisy's maple leaf dance, and eat honey cakes every day.
Mama Luna smiled and rubbed her ear with a paw.
Hibernation is a gift from nature, my love. Just like how squirrels store food and geese fly south, our bear family needs to sleep through winter so we can have energy to chase butterflies in spring.
But CoCo didn't want to listen. She sneaked out of the den and hopped to Piney's oak tree house.
Piney,
She called, wagging her tail and rustling the leaves.
let's play no sleep marathon. I can stay awake all night.
Piney peeked out with a pine cone in his arms, his tail fluffy like a dandelion.
Are you a silly bear? Not sleeping makes you dizzy.
He pushed open the bark door, revealing piles of golden pine cones.
Look at my pantry. I need to save 100 pine cones before hibernating.
CoCo pouted and ran to the stream to find Daisy. The deer was drinking water, her plum blossom spots shining like stars in the sun.
Daisy, isn't hibernation boring?
CoCo lay on a rock, poking the water with her paw.
I wish I could be like you and not hibernate.
Daisy shook her head gently.
My herd migrates to warm valleys in winter, but every animal has its own survival magic. Did you know why bears eat lots of honey before hibernating?
CoCo's stomach rumbled loudly. She thought of Mama Luna's honey jar, hidden deep in the den, and drool dripped onto the rock.
Eat honey first. Figure it out later.
She patted her belly and raced home. But as soon as she entered the den, CoCo saw Mama Luna smearing honey on the wall, the energy wall for hibernation.
Mom, I'm hungry.
CoCo lunged and licked a big blob, sticky honey smudging her nose.
I'll eat 10 jars of honey, so I can stay strong without hibernating.
Mama Luna laughed wearily.
Silly cub, too much honey will upset your tummy. And,
She lowered her voice.
listen,
The forest rustled with the whoosh of wind, leaves falling, and distant wolves howling.
winter forests are dangerous.
Mama Luna hugged CoCo close.
Our fat turns into a little sun to keep us warm in the den. When the first wildflower blooms in spring, I'll take you to chase butterflies, okay?
CoCo yawned, her eyelids heavy. She thought of Piney's full pantry and Daisy's survival magic, suddenly feeling the den so warm and Mama's paws as soft as cotton candy.
Then, just a little nap?
She mumbled, tucking her paws under her belly.
Mom, wake me up first when spring comes.
Mama Luna hummed a lullaby as snowflakes began to fall gently outside the den. When the first spring breeze melted the snow at the den entrance, CoCo woke up rubbing her eyes. She saw Piney leaping on the branches and Daisy's antlers decorated with fresh primroses.
CoCo, spring is here.
Friends cheered and crowded around. Piney tossed her the plumpest pinecone, and Daisy gave her a golden dandelion. CoCo sniffed and smiled, feeling her paws stronger and her stomach growling.
Hibernation isn't a waste of time.
She took a bite of pinecone, eyes shining.
Now I can help Piney carry pine cones and race with Daisy.
Mama Luna bupet hernos.
That's the magic of nature, my love. Just like seeds sleep in the ground to bloom, we bears hibernate to meet a more beautiful spring.
Just then, Piney the squirrel and Daisy the deer came to find CoCo. Piney waved his tiny paw, Daisy trotted over happily, and Mama Luna watched tenderly. Together, they played joyfully, their laughter echoing through the forest. From then on, CoCo hibernated dutifully every winter, waiting to reunite with friends and share wonderful spring days. Until CoCo's next curious quest unfolds, we'll meet again where story magic holds. Good night, dear hearts, keep shining bright and bold, your nature's treasures, brave and gold. The end.